Hi guys, my name's Tamara and I'm the founder of drawfence.com. And as you probably know from previous videos, or you might have seen some of our posts online, we are a platform that makes fence and gate drawings as easy as ordering online. And we built this platform after 25 years of being the only people who can do CAD drawings in every company we've ever worked for. And we realized that there was a gap in fence companies' capabilities on the design side of things. And at the same time, because of digitization and project management changes in construction as a whole, more fence companies are being asked for drawings at different times of their project. So, to save fence companies from having to outsource to expensive freelancers or buy expensive software or hire someone who can do CAD drawings or expand their CAD capabilities if they already have someone who's just swamped with custom drawings, we built something where literally anybody can generate a fence or gate drawing within 2 to 5 minutes of signing into the site. So I'm going to just very quickly show you again, in case you haven't seen this, how this all works. And I'm just going to go into a drawing generator. They're all categorized. And as you can see, there's all thumbnails for everything, so you can see exactly what each drawing generator is for. And obviously, I have filled these in before, so it will cache all the information that I filled in on any of these drawing sheets. So after you've done them once, you don't need to change everything every time you come in here, your website, all that sort of thing. You just update your project, your client, your drawing number with whatever you want to have in there, and if it's a revision or not. And then very simply, you will select all the options that you would like to have for your drawing. And I'm just going to leave that as is, 1.5. Steel fit in 2-inch Smith. And I'm ready to go. I filled everything in, hit draw my fence, give it a second, and I've got my drawing that's ready to be converted into a PDF, downloaded, printed, and sent to my client. So now we need to talk about why you're being asked for fence drawings by your customers and how you can better use fence drawings and use the ability to do fence drawings with a tool like Draw a Fence to improve your business, improve the projects that you are offered, and to improve your cash flow by ensuring that you don't wait forever for holdbacks and things like that. So we're going to look at that in a second. Right. So we're back and we're going to look at some of the main reasons why your customers are asking you for fence and gate drawings more frequently and why they are unlikely to stop. The first reason why customers are asking you for fence and gate drawings is to make bid adjudication easier for them. So, especially on bigger commercial projects and high security projects and government projects and those kinds of things, they tend to get a lot of people bidding on the project. And it's difficult for them to decide which companies have the capacity and the capabilities to get the job done on time, within budget, and to specification. So one way that they can do that is by requesting things like drawings from fence companies, and the smaller companies that don't have those capabilities and can't manage that in time for the quote or the bid or whatever closing date, they would automatically then be excluded from that. So I have seen in the past, on several occasions, even for something like a pre-qualification, where a fence company can't deliver a shop drawing and they're automatically taken off the list of people who are being requested to bid on the job. It also, if you haven't been asked for drawings in your bid package or your quotation, but you do include those, you will automatically be moved to the top of the list because you are the company that's over delivering and you're delivering something that's highly technical and you're delivering something that all of these construction companies need at various points during the project. So if they can see that you can deliver that on day one, you're much more likely to be in the running to get the project. The next time you might be asked for fence and gate drawings by your client is to evaluate a design proposal. And this could happen at various times during a project or the bidding process. So let's say you've been asked to bid on a project, but you don't like the spec and you want to get it changed to something that you do like. The way to do that would be to bid on the original specification and then to give an alternative or alternatives to that specification as part of your proposal. And one of the ways to get people to really consider those kinds of alternatives is to make sure that you include things like shop drawings and brochures and data sheets and all those other kinds of things that architects and engineers like to evaluate. Put that into your proposal so that when they look at your alternative, they go, okay, well, this is a viable alternative to what we were originally thinking of, and they will potentially consider it for the project. The other time this might happen is when you're doing a change order and your client has asked you to recommend a solution to a particular problem. So they're going to want to look at your drawings to make sure that what you are proposing to solve that problem on site will actually get the job done. So design drawings are very important at those points in a project, and being able to deliver the drawings as quickly as possible to your client is going to set you head and shoulders above the competition. And these are the kinds of things that those clients will remember, and the next time they have a similar project, they're going to know which fence company they want to work with. The next big reason why your customers are asking you for fence and gate drawings is to comply with their contract. So project managers, procurement people, anybody who might give you an order for a fence contract, they are looking for the path of least resistance, and they want to make sure that they keep their clients happy. So if their clients are asking for shop drawings in their contract, you can bet that it's going to be passed on to you and you are going to be required to do that. In fact, I would say that probably somewhere between 50 and 90% of commercial and industrial contracts these days require some kind of shop drawing at some point during the project. And that's usually because the general contractor that you're working for is being pressured by the architect or engineer or government procurement person or whoever to give those drawings to them. So it's passed down to the fence company. So whether you like it or not, if you want to keep working with those kinds of customers, you're going to have to figure out a way to give them the drawings they need when they need them. And drawafence.com is a quick, easy, and affordable way to do that. And the last reason why you might be asked for fence and gate drawings by your customer is because their client requires it. So sometimes this comes up as a surprise at the end of the job if you haven't bid with a formal bid document and you're just working for a client. They might come to you at the end of the project and say, we need a closeout package and we need as-built drawings, and they will basically keep your holdback until they get what they need. So there could be a fairly substantial chunk of money tied up while you figure out how to get this done for them. And because their client requires it from them, they won't be budging on that. So drawafence.com makes it really quick and easy for any fence company to generate a full drawing set for most standard types of fence. So instead of taking hours or weeks and costing thousands of dollars, it'll cost you $3 a day and 5 minutes of your time per sheet. It's also so easy that you can delegate it to an admin person or a contract administrator or whoever, so you don't actually have to even handle it yourself. You can just get someone to put it together for you and send it off to your client. So those are the 4 most common reasons why you're going to be asked for fence and gate drawings during your projects. And really, these days, the construction world has changed so much, and everyone is digitizing everything, and everyone is becoming a lot more process-driven and documentation-driven, and this is only going to increase over time. So if you're not already looking at tools like drawafence.com to give you those drawings when you need them, it's probably a good idea if you want to keep working in the commercial, industrial, high security, government fence industry. It's probably a good idea to start looking at a solution that can help you to do that when you are asked for those things, because you will be asked for them.